within the box brackets, I gave the exclamation mark, and then I need to give the particular keyword. The icon gets changed. For note, it's the info icon. For tip, it's the bulb. That readme from my new repo was added. So that is why a repo with your username is very special. Hello my dear friends, welcome back to QV Bro. Another Friday, I am back with another video as I promised. So yeah, already you know what it will be about for today. Yeah, as I promised, today I will cover the GitHub Wikis with the Markdown. So I created a small cheat sheet for your reference. I hope this will be very useful for you guys. I will share this as well, don't worry. This has almost all the available Markdown syntaxes which you can use to style your text. So yeah, before talking about the syntax, I will first quickly explain what Markdown is. So I hope everybody has used HTML. So you know HTML has its own syntax and semantics. So you can use those and you can create a page. Then once you open this particular page in a browser, it will be rendered out. So what you will use is kind of some syntaxes with open close tags, and then inside that you will add some content likewise. But if you open this in a browser, these things will be rendered out and the styles will be added, and then it will be rendered out for something else. Similarly, you can use Markdown text. But when you use HTML, you need to have some technical knowledge, and yeah, you need to learn those syntax, and sometimes it will be difficult for an untechnical person. But when it comes to Markdown text, it is not like that. Anyone can use Markdown. So for example, here if you quickly check the syntax for the headings, so you know if you are using HTML, you need to use h1, h2, h3, likewise the tags you need to use for the headings. Similarly, in Markdown, you just need to add a hashtag, for one hashtag for h1, then two hashtags for h2, level title likewise. So this is like Markdown. So then the Markdown will be rendered out and it will be shown to users with the styles. So yeah, we can try this out and we can try the syntaxes. So then after you save the page and once it is rendered out, then you will see the text with styles. So okay, then I will talk about the wiki quickly. So GitHub Wiki is also another place for your documentation purposes. So similar to kind of the README. README you can add when you create the repo or later as well. So README also had this readme.md. .md is for Markdown. So for example, like when you save HTML file, so you will use the extension .html. So that's how the browser will know that this is HTML and that needs to be rendered. Similarly, for Markdown, we use the extension .md. So any file which has been saved using .md, and then these syntaxes will be rendered from the browser. Okay, so then yeah, the wiki again. So I mentioned about the README. README is also a place where you can use to give some information about your repository. Similarly, you can use the wiki. So what is the difference between the README and wiki? Is like wiki you can organize it more, like where you can create multiple pages likewise, but on the README it was like one single file where you have to give your information. But when it comes to the wikis, wiki you can organize it more and have more information and in a more detailed manner or more organized manner. So that's why you need to think wisely, like whether you are going to use the README file or the GitHub wikis. Okay, so if you don't see the wiki here, you know how to enable it. You can go to settings, and then here there will be the option, yeah, under the features it will show you the wikis, so you can disable it from here. Okay, so then I have already enabled wikis. Then you can create your first page using the button, and this will be the first wiki page. So similarly to the other places, like yeah, you can give the title and then you can give the content. And then here it says, okay, here it has its own formatting options, or else you can directly use the Markdown text. I will show that. So yeah, first before that I will just save this page and I will show you. Okay, so this is the preview. So there's your wiki was created, and then okay, it has the title, then who created, and then those information, and it says like currently, since this is the first version, only one revision, and then it has the content. And if you need, you can add a custom footer, like kind of a web page. You can manage that. And here is the place where you can have multiple pages. You can add those pages, and you can add a custom sidebar. And then if you want to clone the wiki locally, then here is the option. So I hope now it is more clear, the difference between the README versus the wiki. Here you can organize it more with some other extra features like the footers, the pages, and the sidebars. Like so, okay. So then, if I want to add a new page, and if you want to edit the same page, here are the options. So I will first go with edit option. So we can give a try on some of the Markdown text available, some of the syntaxes. Okay, the first one, I will go with the H1, the headers. So yeah, so you need to add one hashtag. Then you can give the title. So I will add as like title 1, and then let's either you can save. But if you save this, it will create as a different version, revision. And also like it is very hard like to do one change and save and check back and come again and edit. But instead of that, GitHub provides a feature called the preview. So here currently I'm on the right tab. And then if you change it to the preview tab, now you can see the Markdown text is rendered and it will be visible like this. So no need to save and go and check. So here using the preview mode, you can preview it while you are editing. Then if you want to create a H2 level title, a smaller one than this, so it is 2 hashtags. So this will be my title 2. If you previewed it, you can see previous one was the text size was bigger. Now the text size has been smaller, and also you can see there is a horizontal rule below your title likewise. So likewise you can add any number of the hashtags likewise, and then the title will get smaller. So that is how you can add a title for your page using the Markdown. Then so yeah, these are the headings. Then I will go to the text styling. When you write some paragraph or add in some text, there could be some parts you need to highlight by bolding, or you might need to italic some text, or if you need, like if you want to say this part is now no longer available or something, then you can strike through and show. If you want to put some code in your page as a reference, then you can use a code block. Likewise, there are different options. So yeah, let's see one by one. So yeah, I will add some paragraph saying this is my paragraph, and yeah, I will just copy paste this multiple times. So then I can use the same for the editing and showing different styling options. First, the option was the bold text. So if you want to bold some text inside this particular paragraph, let's say here the paragraph part. So you simply need to add 2 stars at the end and at the beginning and at the end of the particular word or the phrase anywhere. So now it will start to bold from here after the first 2 stars, and then it will end once it met 2 stars. So here also when using Markdown, you need to have that open close nested ones correctly, similar to the HTML. If you open one, then you need to close. Then if you have another, let's say here, so then kind of the nested, you need to match it correctly. Okay, then let's preview. Here now you can see this is the normal paragraph text, and this is the bolded one. So it is currently bolded. Then here I will, this particular word, I will try to use the italic here. So here for italic, it's only like 1 star you need to use. Previously we used 2 stars to bold, 1 star to italic. So yeah, let's see the preview mode. Here now you can see the second paragraph word got italic. This one bolded, this one italic. So just 1 star to italic, 2 stars for bold. Okay, then let's say you need to do both. Like you need to do bold and italic, both to the same word. So in that case, how you can see. So in such a scenario, so because for bold and italic we used star. So yeah, okay. So let's say I use 2 stars to bold and then maybe 1 star to italic. Let's say what will happen. Okay, this is the first one, second one, yeah, the third one, right? So it got bolded and italic as well. So it will work. So you can use 3 stars if you need to do both bold and italic. But if you think like using 3 stars is a bit of messy, like you can't identify by a naked eye that there are 2 styles used here. Okay, in such a scenario, if you need, there is another option. You can use 2 stars for the bold, and then you can use 1 underscore. This 1 underscore will use to italic your text. Now if you check here, okay, the fourth one, yeah, here. Now you can see that will also work. Both bold and italic was applied to the same word. So in that case, there are 2 methods you can use. Either you can use 3 stars or else you can use 2 stars with 1 underscore. I hope that part is clear. So I will have a break here. So yeah, if you need to have a break, so that part is same as the HTML. You need to use the BR tag. Now you can see here a new line was added, a break was applied. Okay, so then, okay, now if I want to strike through, so let's say I want to cut this particular word by a single line, then you can add this particular syntax. Then here you can see the word was strike through. Now I hope you guys are enjoying using Markdown. You can do some different styles and you can format your text as you need. Okay, then if you need to use a block quote, so for example, like if you want to kind of a reference or refer someone like said this or something, in such a scenario you can use a block quotes. So for block quote you can use this icon, this particular syntax you can use. So I will add a break if you want to reference. Yeah, so now you need to add it as a new line. Then the whole part will be like block quoted. Here you can see a bar was added and then the text color was bit changed to kind of a gray color. So yeah, likewise you can do the block quotings as well. Then if I want to add kind of a code block, so for code blocks it's different. You can use the tilde icon, that's syntax. Then here you can see this is a code, kind of a code block. The difference between the block quote versus the code, you can see block quote here a bar was added, then the color was bit changed. Here background color was changed, the text, the typeface was changed. Likewise, those are the differences between the block quote and the code. I hope those things are clear for you guys. Then I'll add a break here again. Okay, this is the normal paragraph, this is the code block, and this is the block quote. So I hope the difference is clear between the 3 types. Okay. Next, we can use the, if you need to add a horizontal rule, here I will add kind of a rule to show the difference between. So yeah, I need to use the 3 dash, then it will add the horizontal rule. So here also see the difference between the horizontal rule added for the title versus the normal horizontal rule. The weight is different on the 2 horizontal lines. Okay, so likewise you can add different rules as well, rulers. Then if you want to use the subscript and the superscript, this will be very useful if you are using maths or some chemistry or some similar things. In such a scenarios, you might have to use subscripts and the superscripts as well. Okay, so for example, so this thing, like 2 to the power 8, I need to show. So I will use SUP here and I will close the particular SUP tag again. Now you can see it's showing as 2 to the power 8. 8 got smaller and it went to the up. Similarly, if you want to use the subscript, for example, this one, let's say then you need to use sub. Then similarly, you need to close the sub using the same sub. Now you can see 2 is here and 5 got smaller and went down. So that is the subscript and superscript how you can use using the sub and sup. These are like the HTML syntaxes we use in the same manner. If you open one, then you need to close the tag. So those are like the only places where you have to use tags like the BR, then the subscript, then the superscript. For all other places, just the normal syntax you need to use some special characters. That's it. Okay, then if you want to show a color code, okay. So for example, let's say if you are creating kind of the front end information, a front end developer is giving all this information, or for accessibility purposes, we are creating the wiki. So there maybe might have to use some color code, so we can give the information saying this particular color code was used here or something like that. In such a case, if we want to give information about a color code, then you can use the color code in this manner. I will directly copy paste. So likewise, let's say, so here it will show the color codes you can show like that. So the next one is to show the emojis if you need to style your page. Okay, let's try that as let's hope this particular, yeah. So here when you give the colon, then it will start to give you suggestions some. Then when you type, for example, when I type the J, so then it will start giving the emojis with the J letter. Then yeah, I wanted to have, let's say, a smiley face. Okay, I can add the emoji like this. Then if you show the preview, so the emoji will be added. So that's how you can use emojis as well. Now the Markdown supports emojis as well. So you can use your favorite emojis while you are creating your wiki pages. And then yeah, you can style it more and you can make it pleasant. And you can make it eye-catching for anyone who comes and visit to a wiki page. They will get interested to read your wiki page when it has some emojis and different styles. So it's up to you to know how to style your page. Okay, then yeah, if you need to ignore. So okay, now there is a problem like if here like all the styles we are using different special characters. But let's say I actually want to add a special character in my paragraph too. Not to style, but I want to show a special character in my particular paragraph. Something like this, let's say. But if I use it like this, now you will sometimes it will break, because if the special characters are there, which has already been used in such a case for this styling, and if you want to use the special character as a text, then there will be a problem. In these cases, you need to skip this, and that means in that case it will know that this is not for styling purposes and it's kind of a text only. So to skip this, you can add this the backslash. So then the Markdown engine will know that this is not for styling purposes and it is only a text style. So likewise, you can use it. So now, yeah, let's say now I will add 2 stars here. That is to bold. Then I will close from here. Now you can see still the star is there and it got bolded. It didn't break even though if we have 3 here, because 1 star got escaped. So that is how you can escape characters while you are working with Markdown. Okay, I hope that part is clear. We discussed about the titles and the text style. I went these things very quickly because, to be honest, there is nothing technical or anything. Just we need to use these particular syntaxes. So it's all about you use these things and get familiarized with these things. Till you get familiarized, you can use this cheat sheet. So you can keep the cheat sheet open, and then you can refer and you can do the edits. Once you are get more familiarized with Markdown, you can remember these things, and then you can forget the cheat sheet and then you can work alone. But till that, you might have to refer something. So that's why I created the cheat sheet. I hope this will be useful for you guys. Okay, so you also can give a try for all these things referring the cheat sheet. Yeah, that's what you need to do, like, because practice makes you perfect, otherwise you will not remember these things. And if you have to create a wiki or have to use Markdown one day, then you will be in struggle otherwise. So give a try and try to remember these things by using those things. Then okay, then let's say I want to create a list. So list also, there are two types of lists, the ordered list and the unordered list. Ordered list will have the numbers 1, 2, 3. Then the unordered list will have the circles or like. So yeah, I will copy paste this directly since there's nothing much to tell. Yeah, so if you want to create an ordered list, then you can use 1, 2, 3 the letters. So sorry, you can use the 1, 2, 3 numbers with the dot. Then if you see the preview, yeah, you can see it will create the ordered list. Similarly, if you want to create an unordered list, then you need to use a dash. Then this thing will create an unordered list. Unordered list means there will be no numbers like this. It will add circles for your list. Okay, so then what if you wanted to create a nested list? Maybe a ordered list, and inside there could be unordered list, or inside the ordered list another ordered list, for example like 1.1, 1.2 likewise. Okay, first let's see the ordered nested list. So I will copy paste the same 1, 2, 3. Then here what I need to do is, like, again I need to add 1, then new, then I will add 2, again I will add like this. Likewise you can add the nested items under one particular item. Then if you see at the preview, okay, I think okay, sorry, here you need to keep a space. So yeah, that's the case with using the Markdown. If you messed in the syntax, even a small space can ruin the style. So here it will not work. So here, after giving 1, then the dot, keep in mind that you need to give a space, and after this space only you can start typing your particular item. If the space is missing, similar to what happened now, it will not work. Okay, again it's not working. So yeah, this time it was the indentation. So now I hope, yeah, it's better that it happened now. Now you know how to fix the issue as well. So if it is a list, then definitely you need to check about the space and then the indentation for your nested list. Then it will work. So here we had the 1, 2, 3 numbers. Then for the nested list, we have the Roman numbers. Likewise. Okay, then let's try to create a nested unordered list. So I will use the same. So similarly here, the same. You need to use. I gave the space this time. And I hope, yeah, this should work. Let's see the preview. Okay, so here the circle was colored, and the nested list, we have the uncolored circle. So likewise, you can create the list, the ordered list, the unordered list, the nested ordered list, nested unordered list. Likewise, you can create as you wish. Okay, then yeah, that part we discussed. Yeah, you can mix as well. So within the ordered list, you can have the unordered nested list, or vice versa. Then okay, then this is very interesting if you want to create kind of a task list. I hope you can remember these things with the GitHub issues as well. We created the task list. The same thing you can do with your the wiki as well, or the Markdown as well. So here similarly I use the dash, so that means we are creating an unordered list. Then I gave a space, then within the box bracket I open close box bracket, and there also you need to give a space in middle, then again another space, then you can give the item. So by default, if you want to mark one particular task as marked completed, then you can give the X. So if you see the preview, now you can see it will have the checkboxes, and the first checkbox will be marked since we gave the X for the first. Okay, then I will move that to the second one. So keep in mind, you need to give a blank space here. Now the second checkbox is marked one. I hope that part is clear. So this is how you can create a task list in Markdown. Next one we have is if you want to show some links, and if you want to, okay, so I will copy paste this part, some text here. Okay, then let's say I need to link this particular word to one of the available, to github.com, let's say. So in here, sorry. So here in that case, you need to wrap the word using the box code. Then this is the particular word which need to be linked. So the word will be shown, and then what need to be linked to the particular word, you need to give between the parentheses. So yeah, like this you can give. Now let's see the preview. Here now you can see the word, the paragraph word is showing, and the word get linked to github.com. If you click there, it will open github.com. So again, you need to use the box brackets around the word. You need to have, or the word to be linked. Then you need to give the particular link within the parentheses. Okay. So that is how you can have a link in your wiki. Okay. Next, let's say I need to add the image here. So to add an image, again, image is kind of a link, right? So here, this is the syntax which we used for link in a link. So the same we are using to image. The additional part is here we have the exclamation mark, and here within the parentheses we give the path to the image. So here I will use, again the paragraph word. I need to add the picture here, and then I will use the parentheses, and at the beginning I will use the exclamation mark. So here when you add the link, you need to give the path correctly. So here I will use one of the images from online. Okay, let's say I will get one of these GitHub logos. Yeah, so now I have the PNG image, and this is the path. So I will get this particular image path, and I will add it within the parentheses. And now if I preview, now you can see here the word. Okay, I will add a break here, so then it will be more clear to you guys. And I will add another break here. Okay, so we had the text link. Then this is the particular word placed by the image. So the paragraph word is the alt text here. Now if you go to the inspect, and here if you check the alt, I hope you have an idea about HTML image tag and the alt attribute. Alt attribute have the word, the paragraph. The paragraph word got replaced, or the paragraph word was replaced here with the image, and the paragraph word was moved to the alt text. So that is how you can use images in your wikis. Okay, now let's see the next one. Okay, we can create tables as well. Similar to the HTML tables you can create tables in Markdown as well. So here I use the pipe symbol. So this is like one row. So I gave one pipe symbol, then I gave the column title, then again a pipe symbol, then again the second column name, then pipe symbol. Then this is my second row. Here, since I want to differentiate between the title and the data, here we have added dash icon, so then it will add a line break there. Then the next data rows, again pipe symbol, data, pipe symbol, data, closing pipe symbol. Likewise, you can create any number of columns and rows in your table. And then if you go to the preview, now you can see it added the title, and then it added data. Here you can see two rows, the color got changed. Yeah, let's add 2 more rows to make it more clear. Now we have 4. Okay, now you can see white, gray, likewise the color got changed between rows. Here this part title got centered and it got bolded. So that is how you can create a simple table using Markdown text. I hope that part is also clear. Okay, then the other syntaxes, if you want to mention people, teams or tag people, simply you can use the @ symbol. But here you need to remember that these two will not work everywhere. It work only on some places, like it will work on the comments, but it will not work on the wikis. Yeah, for example, here if I try on the wiki, if I try to add the @ symbol, and if I try to type anything, it won't give any suggestions. But okay, I will quickly go to one of the issues we have, and then on the comment, if I try to add the @ symbol, now you can see it will start to give suggestions. Likewise, you can refer or tag different people, the teams, likewise. So that is why it won't work on every places, not on the wikis, but it will work on the comments. Then similarly, you can refer issues and the PRs as well. So for example, inside the issue, I want to refer this issue is fixed on this particular PR. Or on the PR, I want to add a comment, this PR will fix this particular issue. So in those scenarios, you need to use the hashtag. Then again, it will give you suggestions. These are the issues. Then it have likewise all the suggestions. Then you can simply link. And then yeah, I will add a comment. Now you can see here, the user was tagged here. Okay, you can open the user as well. Yeah, the user was open. So the user was open. Similarly, now you can open the PR as well. So yeah, the pull request will be open. So however, you can use both issues and pull requests. You need to start with the hashtag. Then you need to give the issue number or the PR number. So you can simply find it here, the unique ID for the issues. The pull requests are also the same. Likewise, you can tag. But again, you can't do that in wikis, because you know if you use the hashtag, we already used that, it will refer it as a title. So in that case, in wikis, you can't use it. Okay, then if you want to create some alerts. So yeah, I will copy paste this. So now you can see it added the blue color and added the info icon, note, then the particular content on blue color. So likewise, you can create different other alerts as well. So from the value you give here, you can change it to note, tip, caution, important, and warning. Based on that, the color will be changed. Otherwise, it's the same syntax. Within the box brackets, I gave the exclamation mark, and then I need to give the particular keyword. The keyword can be the note, tip, caution, important, and warning. Yeah, let's see all. We had note, then we have tip, then the caution, then the important, and the warning. This one is not needed anymore. Okay, so now if you go to the preview and check, now you can see the icon gets changed. For note, it's the info icon. For tip, it's the bulb, caution, important, warning. Then the color got changed, blue, green, red, and here it had the title and your particular content. I hope this is very, it is very useful for your wiki or pages where you can show. Oh, it is very eye-catching as well. Even anyone who come visit the page, so you can directly get their focus to this particular alert, because it has different colors, different icons. So you need to use it correctly when you create your wikis. And also again, let's say the last one I want to show is the comments. So you know how to add comments in HTML. It's the same here. You can add a comment. So as you know, the comment will not be visible on your the markdown, the rendered page. So in any case, if you want to give some information to the others who come to the edit mode, or if you want to add, like for example, a comment why I added this thing or something, so then you can add a comment to your page that will not be rendered on your page. So yeah, let's save the page. And now this is my the wiki page with markdown text. I hope it was very clear to you guys. And then yeah, here now you can see the wiki. So the home, then the title, likewise it added for the page. And then let's try to add a custom sidebar. Let's do like different things. So now, yeah, here you can see the sidebar. Yeah, I need to add a break. I forget that every time. Okay, the sidebar was added. Similarly, you can add a custom footer as well. Again, it's a wiki. So you can edit and make it more interesting for the visitors. So yeah, so that's the difference between the README and the wiki as well. In README, you can't do these things. Okay, I hope this was clear to you guys. And if you want to have a new page, you can have a new page as well. Second page. Okay, now you can see if I click on the wiki, it comes to my home page, and then here it will show there are multiple pages. You can traverse between different pages from this sidebar. So on the home page also you can go to the title directly. Likewise from here, title 2. Now you will see the change on the URL, and the second page likewise you can traverse between. So that is the difference between the README and the extra features you have in the wiki. So I hope yeah, that's all the things which I wanted to discuss about the wikis and the markdown. No, that's not the end. If you can remember, I asked a question from you guys last week. What will happen if you create a repo with your username? I hope you guys got a chance to give a try and try out different things. What will happen? Yeah, let's see. So before that, I will go to my profile to show you something here. When I come to my profile page on the GitHub profile, so here it shows the popular repositories, then my contribution, and then my activities. So that is how the default view. I will keep this particular page open here, and I will open it on another tab. I will go to my home, and now I am going to create a new repository. So I need my username, so you know how to get it. On the URL also it's there. Over here you can get it. So I am going to create a new repository. Or where else? Here also it's showing the owner, the same name as my owner. So here now it will give some information. QVBro, the username, then the repo name is a special repo that you can use to add a readme.md markdown text file. Now you know, to your GitHub profile. Make sure it's public and initialize it with the readme to get started. So okay, let's create a public repo and let's initialize it with the readme file as well, or else later also you can add, but it's easy to edit from here. And let's create the repository. Okay, then it will have the default text on readme saying hi there. I will add few more information here. Okay, now okay, here also you can see the comment is added. Okay, I will uncomment it. Why waste any more time to add few more content? I will uncomment it and I will commit these changes to directly to main branch. Yeah. Now you can see, okay, my repository. This is the repo readme, which is you are very familiar with, because throughout the last couple of videos we have seen our repo and the readme. So those things you are very familiar. So that what difference is, like here also now you can see a different banner which is not visible on your other repositories. It says QVBro special repo, again it says, and here it has the option to visit your profile. Okay, let's click on that. So this was the previous view of your repo. Still I didn't refresh it. So it have the old view, which is started with the popular repos and then the contributions. Now, if you come, popular repo, contribution, activities, all are there. But on top of that, that readme from my new repo was added. So that is why a repo with your username is very special. You can create a readme and that will be directly linked to your profile page, and you can use it as your readme for your profile asset. So that is the difference between a normal repository versus a repository with same username as your user. So I hope it was clear to you guys. So yeah, now you can edit this and you can give any information, or else you can have the other links to your other sites or the LinkedIn page or likewise. So any visitor who come to your profile can have some information about you, yourself and your other work or your other sites. All the references you can link here. So that is the use of a repo with your username. I hope that was very clear to you guys. I hope now you guys will give a try and will create a useful repository, useful readme file with your information, link it to your profile. Okay, so with that, we are coming to an end to this video. So today, yeah, I rushed through things because it was like kind of a copy paste since we had the cheat sheet. So I will share the cheat sheet, don't worry, you can also give a try and try to remember these things. And then, yeah, as I mentioned, using the knowledge of the Markdown, now you can create the README to have your profile, a README for your profile as well. So yeah, I'm really happy to see your creative pages. So if you give a try and if you create your README file or any other Markdown pages, so yeah, you can comment those pages in here in the comment section. So I can come and see your creative ideas on how you guys have used Markdown to style your pages. Hope you guys learned something today, and thanks for watching my videos. Stay tuned till next week. I will be back again with another video next week. Happy testing. See you.